Boys, I'm a little irritated, and I'll tell you why. So I'll show you why. So there's a story behind this, and we're gonna actually dive right into what I'm about to do. There's a lot to it, but I'm gonna condense it. So for starters, there's a little fender inliner door, kind of like to get to your fog light. And on my passenger side, I'm missing one. So your boy went over to the Volkswagen. I paid a whopping, guess what? $3 for a new door. Very cheap. Probably the cheapest thing you could buy for a Volkswagen at a Volkswagen dealership. Pretty sick. So we're gonna install this really quickly. It's just a pop-on little door. It's super simple. But the problem was, so the other night I went to go pick up my girlfriend's brother from a concert, and it was raining, downpouring, puddles everywhere. It was insane. So I'm driving, I run over the puddles, like I run over all the puddles, whatever, going through, splashing, whatever. Because I don't have that door, there was a lot of water splashing up inside my bumper. So as I'm driving home, I see the daytime running lights off. A little code popped up. I'm like, that's weird. Why is it off? Well, water damage. So there are two modules on the daytime. There's a module on the daytime running light. You have one on the passenger side and one on the driver's side as well. Those modules are what basically powers and connects the daytime running light. You have the module, which is mounted up, and then you have the harness connected from the headlight essentially down to the module which runs your DRL. There's a bunch of possibilities. The module could be ruined, the harness could be ruined. So today we're gonna figure out is we're gonna take the good module, put it on the bad module side, and see if it lights up. I'm trying to save myself some money so I don't have to buy a new headlight, because if you guys don't know, the performance package xenon headlights for a MK7 GTI, even used, don't go for any cheaper than about $500 just for one headlight. So I don't want to have to spend that money. It just doesn't for a headlight. I mean, come on, it just doesn't sit right with me. So we're gonna find as many methods as we possibly can. We're gonna document the whole thing, and we're gonna figure out how to fix this DRL. Now, the good news is the headlight itself still works. That's a positive. The bad news is the DRL is broken. So I'm gonna go show you boys right now. So here's the driver's side. We have a good operating light. DRL working, headlight is working, perfect. Then you go to this side, and boom. We have a good operating headlight, we have no operating DRL. Which, honestly, at least the headlight's still working. That's honestly a positive. Imagine if the whole thing was gone, I'd probably have to get a whole new thing no matter what. So it's a good thing that the headlight still works, but I'll show you where the little door is, or supposed to be, and that is right here. So that's a little door. I don't know if you could see it from back, but that's a little door. So we're gonna pop this one in right now. I'm gonna do it with one hand. I don't know exactly. Oh, there you go. Bingo. There's your new door. It's installed. That was easy and cheap. Now, it's not the exact same thing as this one. This one's a little bit different. That one's, or maybe it is, it's just older. But yeah, that's the door that's supposed to be here. And that's why water splashed all the way up into it. Don't mind the messy Porsche wheels. This car has to be cleaned. Okay. All right, so that's off. Okay, so the module is where it gets kind of interesting. So I'm gonna show you boys kind of where it is, but it's gonna be hard. I'm by myself today, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to show you exactly where it is, but I'll show you kind of where it sits, and I'll put my hand kind of there so you can see, but it sits essentially right here. Is that the right one? Am I on the right one? Let's see. Yeah, essentially sits right here, right underneath, and I'm gonna go ahead, it's a T20, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the two nuts off. There's one here and there's one over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, and then I'll show you the entire module. So here's the module right here, the whole thing, and then the clip is on it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a screwdriver and pull this clip off. Unless I can do it with my hand, I don't know if I can. But I'm gonna take the entire module off. And there we go. So this is the DRL module. I don't know if it's ruined or not. I cleaned out all the water last night. I kind of took it all out and used a heat gun on it. It is bubbling up a tad bit though there. I'm not really sure why. Unless there's water trapped in there, I don't know. So now we're gonna go take off the other module on the other side and then put it onto this side and see what it does. All right, boys, it is now day 2. I have a little bit of an update. So the other day on day 1, I actually went through the driver's side to try to get that other module. Well, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue if you try to do that. You have the windshield wiper fluid tank in the way. It is the most weirdest thing, I'm not gonna pull it out now and show you. I should have showed you in the previous day. I forgot to because I was kind of frustrated with it because I couldn't get the tank off. The tank is completely in the way and they're very hard to get to the nuts. At least on a MK7 GTI, it was impossible. So if you ever have to get this module off, it is really, really hard on the driver's side. The passenger side, obviously I showed you, is very simple. But we ended up just saying, screw it, I bought a new module. So now we're gonna go ahead and pretty much install the new one. I got this one from Amazon. I wanted to try it because the other ones are like 70, 80 bucks. They're from really sketchy websites. And then they have ones for like $200, $300, or they're genuine ones. These are not, this is not genuine, but if it works, it works. Remember, I bought fog lights for this car off of eBay for 90 bucks and they work perfectly. And it's been over 2 years since they've been installed. So I just wanna let you boys know, I'm trying the cheapest methods, and if it works, I don't care. That's all that matters. So let's get into the quick install of this. Hopefully it works. We're praying that I don't have to buy the wiring harness. If I do, I will purchase the wiring harness and we will go from there. Old one out. Here's a comparison of the old one right here and the new one. They feel pretty much the same. Don't feel much of a difference, so we're gonna find out. All right, so let's slap the new one in. Let's hope it's not the wiring harness, Cam. Fitment's pretty good. Just wanna make sure it's not gonna come out. Let's turn it on and see if it pops on. Whoop, let's go, baby. And just like that, we have a daytime running light again. Let's go. Oh, I love life. And there, my friends, is your $30 fix. I'm gonna turn the headlights off to show you better. That is a $30 fix. So anybody out there who is having issues with their DRL, it's running out, it's got a problem, instead of going out and spending $200, $300, $400 at a Volkswagen dealership or a genuine part website like Eurotuning and spending all that money on a genuine one, go on Amazon. I will put the link in this description and you go get yourself one of these if you have any issues. Always refer back to this video because $30 could save you and you still have perfectly working DRL lights. Now I will probably say, I want to see, yeah, they're about the same brightness. There's no issues. They look exactly the same and they work perfect. And that is what I'm happy about. Oh my God, let's go. I had the warning light going on. It was irritating. I had my headlights on the whole time. I was like so tired of it. Now we got some working lights. I'm super stoked. I'm super happy about that. And I only had to spend 30 bucks. That's crazy. I almost spent like hundreds of dollars on this thing just to see if it would work. $30 later. In 2-day waiting because Amazon Prime is just that good. My lights work again. That I'm happy about. Let's go, boys. I'm gonna put this back together. Super hyped that it works. Let's go. I'll put the link in the description as always. So be sure to go check that out if you have any DRL issues. And it is this module right here. This is the old genuine Volkswagen one. That one is some random one from China, but it works. All right, so let's secure this back up there because right now it's not secured at all. I think it goes this way. Okay. And then you just kind of prop it back up there, and that little silicone piece, that red piece that you see, will keep it kind of locked in there, and then you just put the nuts in and drill it in. Just trying to, it's kind of hard to get a view of it, so I kind of have to figure out exactly how it goes in there. Update, we're finally getting it on. A little bit of a tighter fit, but it works. She's in. Let's go, boys. The hardest one to put in, I always thought, was this one. This one's always the pain in the ass, especially if you're using like a drill. That one actually went on pretty easily. And just like that, everything is fixed. Super happy with the outcome. It looks amazing again. Finally happy to have two lights that are working. The headlights were at least working, but the DRLs weren't. I'm so happy to see that they're finally working. Well, let's go, boys. Great success today. It was amazing. We got it done. I'm so happy that they're working, and they're working well, not just working in general. But boys, that is going to be in today's video. Thank you so much for watching this car fall apart. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to hit the little bell next to get notifications whenever I post videos. And boys, we will see you in the next one. Peace out.